Welcome to Money Talks, credit, budgets, and affording your first home. So, you're thinking about buying your first home, huh? Well, let's talk about something you absolutely need to get in order before you start house hunting, your credit. Now, don't panic. We're not diving into all that credit jargon here. I'm going to break it all down in a way that makes sense. By the end of the video, you'll understand exactly how your credit score is determined, how it affects your ability to buy a home, and most importantly, how you can improve it to get the best deal possible. Sounds good, right? So if you're ready to take control of your credit and your home buying journey, stick with me and let's get into it. Your credit score is critical to your home buying journey. Lenders use it to figure out if you're a good risk for a mortgage. But here's the thing. You don't need a perfect score to buy a house. What you need is a healthy credit score to unlock better rates and loan options. Credit scores go from 300 to 850, with anything above 700 being in pretty good shape. Here's a quick breakdown. Below 580, you might struggle to get a loan. And if you do, it's likely to come with a higher interest rates. 580 to 669, you're in the fair zone. There's room for improvement, but loans are still possible. 670 to 739, this is where things start to get good. You'll find better rates and loan terms here. 740 and above, this is the sweet spot. You'll get the best rates and options available. So don't panic if you're not in the 740 club yet. You can improve your score. All right, now we're going to dive into how your credit score is actually determined. It's not just some random number. It's based on several important factors. Check this out. Here's how the pie chart breaks it down. Number one, 35%, your payment history. This is the big one. It shows whether you've paid your bills on time. Late payments, bankruptcies, and other issues can really hurt this part of your score. Number two, 30% amounts you owe. This is your credit utilization ratio. How much of your available credit you're actually using. The less you use, the better it looks. 3, 15% length of credit history. The longer you've had your credit, the better. It shows lenders you've got experience managing your finances. 4, 10% to new credit. Every time you apply for new credit, it's noted. A few hard inquiries in a short period can hurt your score, so apply sparingly. 5, 10%, types of credit used. This includes your mix of credit cards, loans, mortgages, etc. The more varied, the better your score looks. Now, if you watched my last video, you'll remember I suggested comparing at least 3 mortgage lenders. But wait, didn't I just tell you in this video to limit new credit applications? Here's how it works. When you're shopping for a mortgage, experts say multiple applications within a 30-day window are treated as a single inquiry on your credit report. So you can and should compare lenders to find the best rate and terms without worrying about a big hit to your credit score. Just make sure you keep all of those applications within that time frame. Now you might be wondering, how does this affect your ability to buy a home? Well, your credit score plays a major role in securing a loan and the terms you'll get. Here's how. 1, better scores equals better rates. The higher the score, the better your chances of getting approved for a mortgage, and you'll likely get a lower interest rate, saving you money in the long run. Number 2, lower scores equals higher rates or no approval. If your score is lower, it can affect how much you can borrow, and you might even face higher interest rates or worse, no loan at all. Lenders are taking a risk by lending you money, and they want to make sure you can pay it back. And number 3, impact on loan types. Your credit score also affects which type of loan you can get. Conventional loans are typically for those with higher scores, while government-backed loans like FHA or VA, which is veterans, may have more flexible criteria, but your score still matters. But don't worry if you're not there yet. Improving your score can give you better access to more loan options and help you get the best deal. So whether it's paying down credit cards, fixing errors on your report, or even waiting a little longer, there are steps you can take. Not quite where you want to be? That's okay. There are simple things you can do to boost your score. Here are a few steps to get you started. Number 1, pay your bills on time. It's the most basic but effective way to improve your score. Even one missed payment can drop it significantly. 2, keep credit utilization low. Credit utilization is just a fancy way of saying how much of your credit limit you're using. For example, if your credit card has a $1,000 limit and you've charged $300, your credit utilization is 30%. Try to keep it below 30% and even better, under 10% if you can. This shows lenders you're responsible with credit and help boost your score. Number 3, check your credit for errors. Get a free credit report once a year from each of the 3 bureaus, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and dispute any errors you find. You can go to annualcreditreport.com or call 877-322-8228 to request your report. 4, don't close old accounts. Keep older accounts open. The longer your credit history, the better. 5, don't open too many new accounts. Mixing up credit types helps, but only open new accounts when necessary. So let's quickly recap what we covered. Your credit score is crucial in the home buying process. It affects everything from the loan rates you'll get to how much house you can afford. We've gone over how your credit score is determined, the impact it has on your loan, and of course, what you can do to improve it. Remember, if you're serious about buying a home, don't try to navigate this alone. I've got a network of preferred lenders who you can work with, whether you're ready in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. And don't forget, you can get your free credit report and score at myfico.com and annualcreditreport.com. So take control of your credit. Set yourself up for success. And when you're ready, let's make that dream home a reality. Got questions? Reach out. I'm here to help. Thanks for hanging out with me today on But It's My First Time. If you learned something new or got a little closer to your dream home, give this video a thumbs up and share it with somebody who's ready to start their own journey. And hey, I'm always here to guide you from buying your first home to building and protecting your wealth. Want to take that next step? Check out the links in the description to connect with me or snag some free resources. Until next time, remember, it's not just a house, it's the start of your legacy.